Hello guys, welcome and welcome to Metier Academy, one of the leading academy in training nurses in the nursing competitive exam as well as IELTS and NCLEX and OET training. As you all know, NORCET-8 exam, it is going to start on, that is prelims NORCET-8 exam, it is going to start on April 12th. So, hope everyone knows about the admit card also. Admit card you can download from the website now. So in the admit card, so many important things you have to check. So related to that only, this video is going to be. So watch the video till the end. Definitely it will be so much useful for you. Before going to the exam, please make sure that you are watching the video and whatever the explanation I am giving, the checklist I am giving. So please make sure each and everything is present in this admit card. Okay. So the first important point, what you're supposed to notice, while you are downloading the admit card and while you are printing the admit card, make sure to check three things. The first and very important thing is IP address, date and time of downloading and printing. Okay, see in the topmost area, you can see very clearly, this is the IP address and here you can see the date and here you can see the time. Okay, so in both the corners, IP address and time of downloading is there, and in the center, date of downloading the admit card is present. If these three things is not at all present in your admit card, definitely they will not allow you inside the exam hall. Some students, what they are doing, they are taking downloading with the IP address, date and time. Okay, everything is proper, but while taking the printout, because of poor settings, they are not maintaining the proper settings. Because of this abnormal settings, they cannot take the full admit card. Only 3/4 of the admit card they are taking the printout. Okay, in that case there is a chance for losing the IP address, date and time. Okay, so in order to avoid that, please make sure that the admit card, the ratio should be in A4 size setting. Okay, A4 size setting. So if you are keeping A4 size setting, definitely, IP address, date and time, each and everything will be there. From the top till the bottom, each and every content should be there in the admit card. Make sure that. So the first important checklist point is IP address, date and time should be there in your admit card after taking the printout. Okay, the second important thing is candidate details. While filling the online registration, you would have been given many details, right? The same details should be there in the admit card. Okay, so you have to just counter check each and every details. It is matching. Matching in the sense, whatever you have done during the online registration. For example, your name you have typed, for example, Sudhakar. So Sudhakar, the spelling of the Sudhakar should be correct. And the initial, where you have added your initial in the front or in the back, everything you have to check, right? So this is what I want to insist now. Each and every words you have to check, each and every spelling you have to check in your name. Okay, the second important thing is category. So you would have been opted for a general category or OBC, SC, ST or economically weaker section, whatever it is, the same category is present here or not. And check for your date of birth, whether you are disabled or normal, your ID card. So suppose you would have been shown Aadhaar card, right? So Aadhaar card, the word Aadhaar card should be mentioned here, and the Aadhaar card number has to be mentioned here. Okay, so gender, roll number, candidate ID, name, ID card number. So each and everything you have to check. Once again, I will repeat: category, which category you belongs to, date of birth, whether it is correct or not. Please check it out, because mostly in two areas there might be some mistakes. That is, first in your name, second in your date of birth. Most of the students are facing the problem. That's why I'm explaining that. Okay, so make sure that these two areas are very clear. Apart from that, ID card, what ID card you have shown, whether you have shown the Aadhaar card, PAN card, voter ID, passport. So what ID card, that name should be there here and the number should be present here. Okay, and the gender and roll number, candidate ID, all these things will be coming along with the admit card. Okay, the next one is details about the examination center. So the first checklist, IP address, date, time. Second checklist is about the candidate details, and third checklist is about the examination center. See, you know that 12th April is the exams date. Okay, on that day only the exam is going to be conducted. Okay, so it is going to be on Saturday, 12th April. It is going to be on Saturday. The reporting time is 6:30 a.m. morning, 6:30. Okay, and entry starts from 7 a.m. Entry closes at 8:30 a.m. So make sure that before 8:30 a.m. you arrive to that exact location. Okay, and exam timing, as you all know, 9 to 10:30 a.m. So nearly 1.5 hours the exam is going to be there. Okay, so for writing this examination, your entry closes at 8:30 a.m. Please make sure that you have to reach the point before 8:30 a.m. guys. Okay, fine. So the address is properly clearly given here. Okay, just I have covered the address because this ID card belongs to someone else. So sorry, admit card belongs to someone else. So I have covered here, but make sure that the center code, center name and address, everything is present here. Just copy paste this address in the Google map and check the address whether it is easily reachable and how to reach it. Where is there any nearby staycation for staying in that particular place? Okay, so all these things you have to check prior to reaching the place. Okay, so date of examination, reporting time, entry starts, entry closes, examination timing, everything is given here, and the address of the center is given here. So make sure that you are familiar with the address before going to the center. Okay, and apart from that, what are all the important thing? Yes, declaration. In this declaration, no need to worry about anything. Just write your write the date of examination. You can write 12th April, okay, 2025, and place where you are writing the exam. If you are writing in Delhi, please write New Delhi. If you are writing in Tamil Nadu, you can write which place in the Tamil Nadu. For example, Chennai means write Chennai. Okay, and signature of the candidate. You have to put your signature here. Okay, and some of the important instructions, this is what I would like to insist here. So three checklists I have already completed, that is related to IP address, and second one is related to candidate details, and third one is related to examination center, and fourth one is declaration form. You have to sign and you have to write the date and place. Okay, and the next important thing is important instruction, what you supposed to follow during the examination, just and before entering the examination, during the examination, and while coming back from the examination hall, what are the things you supposed to follow? This is the very, very important point what I'm going to explain. Okay, make sure that your admit card, so your admit card is taken in color. The color printout of the admit card is very, very important, guys. Don't take the black and white image. In the black and white print, your photo clarity will not be there. So better take the color printout of your admit card. Okay, so that your face visibility will be very, very clear. So that is the first point. Okay, the second point is take a valid ID proof along with your admit card. Valid ID proof in the sense, whatever the ID proof you have shown during the online registration, you can take that also. Okay, so what are that? You can see here, either you can take your Aadhaar card, passport, voter ID, PAN card or driving license. So they have given 5 options. Once again, I will repeat: Aadhaar card, passport, voter ID, PAN card, driving license, anything you can take. Okay, but make sure that you have to take one original valid ID proof along with this admit card. Okay, you will not be allowed inside the hall without admit card and valid ID proof. Okay, the next very, very important thing is don't forget to miss the biometry. That is, either they will take the iris biometry or else they will go with the, fingerprint biometry, whatever it is. Biometry is compulsory, guys. That is the marking of your attendance. So make sure without completing the biometry, you should not come out of the hall. Definitely it will take some time. Okay, either before the exam, they will take the biometry, or after the exam, they will do the biometry, whatever it is. Make sure that you have to do the biometry. Okay, so it will take some time. After the exam, if they are conducting, means it will take some time, but make sure that you are completing the biometry. After that only you have to come out of the hall. Okay, fine. And as you know that the entry gate is closing at 8:30 a.m. So prior to that, you're supposed to reach in the examination hall. Before 8:30 a.m., morning 8:30 a.m., you're supposed to be inside the examination hall because the exam starts at 9 o'clock. Okay, the next important thing is your dress code. You should not wear a thick sole shoes. Okay, you can wear a shoes with a small sole. Okay, your sole should not be thick. If you are wearing a shoes or if you are wearing a slipper, it doesn't matter. The sole should be very, very, very thin. Okay, so that is the first important thing they have mentioned here. And also large buttons should not be there. Thick sole of the shoe and slipper is not allowed. The second one is large buttons should not be there. Okay, and even mobile phones, watches, electronic watches especially, Okay, electronic items, even the belt, these things are not at all allowed. Okay, once again, I will repeat: thick soled shoes, slippers, large size button, and mobile phones, watches, electronic items, even the thick belt, these things are not at all allowed. Okay, and also there is no facility for any locker. You have to take your belongings on your own risk only. Okay, and if the person is intoxicated with alcohol, they are not at all allowed inside the examination hall. Okay, fine. So once again, I'm repeating that please make sure that your biometric ID is completed. After that only you have to come out of the hall. Okay, if you are having some religious issues, means I cannot remove these kind of ornaments, I cannot remove this kind of dress, like that some issues are there, means just prior to the entry, for example, entry closes at 8:30, right? You can reach there around 7:30 or 7:45 and complete your formalities as early as possible. Okay, fine. And one more important thing is they will not give any separate paper for solving any kind of questions. Okay, you have to use the backside of the admit card. You have to use the backside of the admit card for solving any kind of questions, because nursing and non-nursing subject, the questions will be there. So in non-nursing subjects, suppose if they are asking the aptitude question, you solve the question by using the backside of the admit card. Okay, so make sure that your rough work has to be done in the backside of the admit card. And while coming out of the hall, before coming out of the hall, you have to submit the admit card to the examiner. Don't take the admit card along with you. You have to submit the admit card to the examiner, and then only you have to come out of the hall. Okay, so these things are very, very, very important, because the admit card is also shows your attendance. Okay, so these are all the important checklists you're supposed to keep in mind before, during, and exiting the hall. Okay, hope everyone understand the content whatever I have explained to you. So these things are very, very, very important. So please keep this in mind before going to the exam. Please watch this video, share with your friends also, so that they are also be very careful and check each and every content before entering the examination hall. Okay, and thank you very much, and all the best for your upcoming examination. Okay, and as you all know that Metier is always there for supporting you. So even now for NORCET-9, the admissions are going on. So as early as possible, join us in Tamil Nadu, also in Pondicherry. We are having 2 centers, and a new regular batch for NORCET-9 is running. And in Delhi also, in Saket branch, we are having the regular batch for NORCET-9. So please make sure that as early as possible, join us and clear the exams in the first attempt. Thank you very much, and all the best for your exams, guys.